Welcome to Spooky Southern Storytime. This is my cat Bodie. Say hi, Bodie. Say hi. That's my cat. That's one of them. But he's here. He's going to go away now. He doesn't like being held for too long. But apologies for no story yesterday. I was really busy with a bunch of stuff and I had to get a lot of things done. And I woke up sick this morning. So, sorry, I have to push him down because he's in my light. But I have a cool spooky story from my childhood. So, will you sit, please? Stop. Sorry, my cat. Anyway, I have a spooky story from my childhood. This actually happened, I think I was about 7 or 8. And I was with a friend of mine. My friend, where he lived in Natchitoches, Louisiana, there is a huge cemetery that is like pretty not infamous, but famous because it was featured in Still Magnolias and everything. But I had this lady who used to take care of me, lived in one of the really nice big houses across the street from there. And my friend, her mom used to clean those houses. So we had gone. One day, her mom, I was staying with, at my friend, the lady who was taking care of me, she saw that my friend had come by and asked if I wanted to go play with her over at the house 2 doors down. She's like, oh yeah, that's totally fine. That's fine. So, and her mom was cleaning the house and her mom came outside and she was like, okay, girls, this is what I want you to do. I don't want you playing like downstairs in the really nice part. You can play in the kitchen, you can play upstairs, or you can play outside, but just don't play like in the main like dining room and living room and stuff because it was all fancy and she didn't want us to break anything and stuff. Rude. We weren't going to break stuff. We were just going to look at it. Anyway, so we were playing in the kitchen and I happened to look over and I saw this like small door and I was like, what's that? And my friend was like, I don't know, what is it? So we opened the door and it was a set of stairs. And if you know old Southern houses and old English houses, stuff like that, you know that they were servant stairs. And they were for the servants to go up and around through the house without being seen. Rude. Whatever. So I was like, oh, this is so cool. So we can go up the stairs and back down the stairs and nobody will know we're here. So we kept running up and down the stairs. We'd run up the stairs and then run around the top of the house and then run back down the stairs and go back to the kitchen. And we kept doing that because we're kids. Of course, we're going to do repetitive, stupid things. So finally we were chasing each other and my friend got back down to the bottom of the stairs and she shut the door. And I was like, open the door. What is wrong with you? So I was like, oh, I'm going to have to run back up the stairs and then come downstairs. And her mom said not to go into the living room where the other stairs came through. So I was like, I'm stuck. So I got to the bottom of the stairs and I was like, what is happening? And then all of a sudden I heard something and I was like, what is that? And I look up and I saw the swish of a dress go up the stairs and around the corner. And I was like, what? And I thought it was her mom at first. And I thought for a second, I was like, wait, her mom wasn't wearing a dress. And then I look up again and then I see a face. And then this like a half form of a woman looking down at me. And then she just went back in and I ran back up the stairs to see who it was. Nobody was there. And then I was kind of like really freaking out and I ran to the store, down to the door again and the door opened and it was her mom. And her mom was like, what are you guys doing in these stairs? I didn't see you guys could play in these stairs and everything. And I was like, I saw a lady. And her face went white. And she's like, you didn't see anything. There's no one here, just us. And I was like, okay. She was like, okay, the 2 of you get out and go play outside. Do not come back in this house until I'm done cleaning. So, yeah. When the house is, I assume it was either someone who was one of the servants that used to live there or one of the people of the house. I don't know who it was. I have no idea. But, yeah, that was weird and freaky. But that's one of the many stories I have from Louisiana that, yeah. It was pretty cool, though. I can't wait to tell you guys the one tomorrow. It's not from Louisiana. It's from here in Texas, but it was pretty awesome, and I have an awesome picture to go with it. So stay tuned.